Hey, folks. Hey, folks. Welcome back to the Joe Brown's Mystery Legend Show. I'm Donald Joe. Now, I hope you guys had a great long weekend and week because I really did. Oh, and today's topic is Bigfoot. And oh, I almost forgot. I almost forgot. Where is he though? Oh, great. He's late again. Dieter, off cam Dieter. Do you know where Rexy is?
There, he's renting on him.
I don't know. Like, I don't see him around. He must be a little late. Now, oh, wait. Huh?
Hello, Joe Brown.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about
You
that,
talk about me
Rexy.
being late. I had to wake you up for the show today.
Actually, I felt your vibration through my feet
Ah,
and my coffee was shaking a bit.
we're gonna see how Joe Brown handles this episode, seeing that he's just woken up. But let's see how it goes. How was your weekend, Joe Brown?
Uh, Pretty busy on Saturday, but
Busy, yeah.
Sunday was a laid back day.
Ah, that's always a good way to spend the weekend. So this week we are talking about Bigfoot or
So how's that cold that you have going on?
oh, we're already switching topics. I think I'm over it. I've been taking my cold remedies. So I'm okay. How about yourself?
I feel good.
Good. All right, let's talk about Bigfoot. Bigfoot!
Yeah, you got big feet too.
I certainly do, but I'm not to be mistaken with that urban legend, whereas dinosaurs have been, there's more scientific evidence of dinosaurs than Bigfoot, right? I'm gonna go and eat our the people who are watching right now. Hold on.
Well, I think we should eat the people that are being very loud.
I will do that right now.
Sorry, folks. Rexy is hungry a little bit for human flesh.
That'll shut him. Anyway, okay, so we're talking about the Bigfoot. So Joe Brown, tell me about the Bigfoot. Where is the Bigfoot from?
Well, some like there's Bigfoot all basically all over the place.
Yeah, but where do they mostly identify Bigfoot sightings?
Um, some say some people say it's in Canada,
Mm-hmm.
the US,
You got it.
the Canary
Canary
Islands,
Islands. Interesting.
Alaska.
Yeah. Yeah, all the way in Alaska near Russia, right?
Yep.
Okay. So they say apparently most Bigfoot or Sasquatch sightings are in North America, which is where Canada is. Mostly the Pacific Northwest. So you'd be talking like near British Columbia, right?
Yeah.
But they're also known to be found in the United States along the same coast, so like the California coastline. Um, yeah, so maybe Bigfoot has had an encounter with the black demon shark, right? Because they're
Yeah.
found close to there as well. That would
Yeah.
be a good battle.
Yeah, actually it would be. It would be actually fun to watch.
Yeah.
The black the Manu Negro against Bigfoot.
Whoa. That sounds like a battle I would love to witness from a fair distance. Okay,
Yes.
so
Same
so,
here.
so people are reportedly seeing Bigfoot, Sasquatch in California. and Canada. So tell me, can you describe the Bigfoot?
Well, people say he looks something like a bear.
Like a bear. Okay.
Some people say it looks something like a bear,
Mhm.
like with like almost like the head of a
Yeah.
bear, with the upper body being more muscular,
Okay.
and same with the biceps and the triceps,
Yeah.
as well as muscle, like very muscle-like legs. So
So bear face.
so it's kind of like a big bear face, but
Mhm.
with a big, almost like cone-shaped head.
Okay.
But the
Cone-shaped.
cone-shaped head is more like not like a U, it's
Mhm.
more rounded.
Interesting. I guess it depends on who spots this creature, right?
Yes,
You could also be mistaken. You'd be so overwhelmed by seeing such a mystical creature in the forest, right?
yes.
Yeah.
And some say he can be aggressive.
Aggressive. Well, I thought they're more secluded. They sort of mind their own business.
Well, when I was
Uh-huh.
studying on this
Yeah.
on the first time,
Yeah.
I was watching some videos
Hmm.
on Bigfoot,
Yeah.
and they had one that these two kids were playing BB guns,
Yeah.
shooting at each other,
Okay.
and
Which you shouldn't do, by the way.
well, they didn't do it in the face or the neck,
Oh, still. Okay, continue.
and one of them ran into the woods and came across Bigfoot. It roared
Okay.
and started chasing after them,
Whoa.
and they hopped over a fence, and Bigfoot just plowed right through it.
Jeez. Well, okay, so what was he
Like
doing?
it, like when he was chasing them,
Uh-huh.
he plowed right through the fence like it wasn't even there.
So that was a more agitated Bigfoot because from my research, they're mostly secluded because you hardly ever see them, right?
Yeah,
And
but when you see them, they can be aggressive because you're in their
okay.
territory.
Oh, okay. So are they
But
short?
they don't know it's not their territory.
Ah, okay. Are they short or are they tall? Like what's their height like?
It depends.
Depends.
It depends on the viewer, because some people say uh if they see it with the background.
Hmm.
Sorry folks, I just woke up. Some people say because people don't know how tall things are, because they have to have a reference of an object, like say a tree.
Yeah.
So the Bigfoot is right here,
Yeah.
here, and then the tree is right here, and it's like say 6 feet up,
Okay, there you go.
and then you can estimate by a 6 foot tree and the size of the the animal you're looking at.
Okay, so 6 to 9 feet tall, which would be 1.8 to 2.7 meters. And there's many different descriptions. They could also be standing as tall as 10 to 15 feet. That'd be tall.
Yes.
And some describe it looking like another animal. What animal do you think it might be compared to?
I would say sloth.
Sloth. Okay, never heard that one. Apparently, an ape is what they compare the Sasquatch to.
In the Canary Islands,
Mhm.
they found bones of a Sasquatch,
Okay.
is what they think, but it was dwarfed.
Oh,
And there is such, folks, there is such thing as dwarf syndrome. And
So that would be a Littlefoot then.
Yeah, and they called this guy, and from Lord of the Rings, the Hobbit.
Oh, okay. But that's from a different category than the big.
No, he's in the Bigfoot category.
Okay, but people talk more about seeing Bigfoot than hobbits, right?
Yeah, but that's what they nicknamed them.
Oh, I see.
Since they couldn't go with another name.
All right.
So there's nicknames for every single like Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Abominable Snowman.
Yeah.
From Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit.
Well, when we're
It all depends where you see them
yeah.
and who's telling the tale.
Well, if you're in Missouri, you might encounter the Missouri Momo.
Or the Stinker
Yeah, the Stinker.
and the Napkin
Around
Dave.
here. Yeah.
We got those two in Canada.
In southern Illinois, you will encounter the Big Muddy Monster.
Oh, and there's also
What's in Russia? What do you call it in Russia?
There's
Or
also
Alaska.
there is also the Abominable Snowman,
Or the
Sasquatch.
no
Yeti.
Yeti.
But there is another one called, it's like, well, the Skunk Ape.
The Skunk Ape. Yeah, that's another one. I can't remember where that was located. Let's see, where was the Skunk Ape from? The Skunk Ape is where you want to visit in the United States. Where do you always say you want to go?
Florida.
Florida. That's right. And then, oh, I love the name of this one. The Fook Monster in Arkansas. You know what I say to that, eh? Fook that. Bah!
Actually, that reminds me. It's time for jokes, Rexy jokes.
Rexy jokes. Oh, okay. Joke time. Well, we've been talking a lot about Bigfoot so far in the show. There's a lot of material on Bigfoot. There's a show, it's called Finding Bigfoot. Did you see that show last night, Joe Brown? Finding Bigfoot?
No.
Well, spoiler, they didn't find Bigfoot. Get it? Because only some people see it. They haven't captured him.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one's a little lame.
Oh, really?
But it was good overall.
All right. This is a techie one for you. What do you call a Bigfoot in Europe? I'm going to have to unpack the answer to this one. What do you call a Bigfoot in Europe?
European? Yeah.
No, a big meter, because they measure with the metric system in Europe. They go in meters.
That was a little bit
feet.
better. That
Right.
one's a little bit better.
Yeah, and you know what they call a Big Mac with cheese in Europe? A Grand Royale with cheese. That's a reference to Pulp Fiction for those of you who watch that. They don't have a quarter pounder either because of the metric system. It's a Grand Royale with cheese. Okay, what do you call Bigfoot when he has an attitude? Besides dangerous.
What do you think, Kirsten?
With an attitude.
What do you think they call Bigfoot with an attitude? Maybe
Attitude.
I give up.
So do I.
You would call it a sass squatch. Like sassy.
That was good. That was a good one, Rexy.
Yeah.
Also, I have to tell you, there was an expedition by a group of students, which resulted in the discovery of footprints of the largest Bigfoot ever. And you want to know something? It was no small feat. right? Bigfoot has big feet. It was quite the ordeal. All right. I think that's all I got.
Now, in Alaska,
In Alaska.
in Russia,
Okay.
the the bonobo snowman is,
Or the Yeti.
or the Yeti is seen, and mostly people run in the opposite direction from it.
Oh, really?
That's what I would do,
I can't blame you.
because this thing is a lot bigger than me,
Yeah,
probably a lot stronger than me too.
I bet. So tell
Now,
me about,
even if I saw a, like, if I saw a Bigfoot from like anywhere, even Florida's Bigfoot, the skunk ape, I would actually turn around and run the opposite direction.
yeah, that would be something to behold. I have,
And I wouldn't speak of this ever again.
Mhm.
I wouldn't bring up the subject at all. Like, if somebody bring it up, ask me a question about, oh, did you see the skunk ape? I go, what are you talking about? I don't
Mhm.
know what, like, the skunk ape?
Yep,
What's the skunk ape?
it's from the same family as the Bigfoot, right?
Yeah, and I would act like totally oblivious to it.
So when have people cited Bigfoot, Joe Brown?
Probably when they're alone.
Okay, so you think, and are people like camping and stuff like that, or
Yes.
hiking?
Like camping, hiking,
Yeah, hiking up in the
walking,
mountains. Yeah.
walking like around like a deserted area, like where people don't mostly go.
Does Bigfoot run on all fours, or
Actually, some, like most people say he walks just on two legs.
so he's bipedal, right?
Yeah,
So or
not
ape-like creature,
quadrupedal.
not quadrupedal. And what does he have any hair on him? Like we never really talked about that.
Actually, yes, he has like a ton of hair,
Yeah, and it could be black, dark brown, or dark reddish hair.
or
Yeah.
even white.
Yeah, white as in the Yeti, right?
Yeah,
Okay. And also what I was thinking about, the face of the Sasquatch looks more human, apparently.
yes,
So that would really catch you off guard seeing a hairy gorilla-like creature with a human face, right?
yeah. I'll probably run in the opposite direction,
Exactly.
because I don't know what that is, and I don't want to know what it is,
Yeah.
and now I don't want to get to meet it. So up close and personal.
Mhm.
So I'll probably run in the opposite direction.
What I
Never
want
speak about it again.
what I want to ask you, Joe Brown, is do you know when the first documentary footage of a Bigfoot sighting occurred? Do you have any idea when that happened?
No.
1967. There was a film, the Patterson Gimlin film.
Oh yes, that they say that film was made because of for a werewolf.
A werewolf.
Yes.
Okay, but they're claiming in this documentary that it's a sighting of a Sasquatch.
A Sasquatch doesn't, like, a Sasquatch is not quadrupedal and bipedal.
Okay, but what I'm saying is in the film, this is what first brought the Bigfoot into the public eye because there's a blurry picture of this bipedal.
Yeah, but the thing's
Creature.
running on four legs.
Not this one. You're probably thinking of another one. But it was an unidentified subject the filmmakers have said was a Bigfoot. It was shot in 1967 in Northern California. And of course, there's been subject to many attempts to authenticate or debunk this. So just go online, look 1967 Bigfoot documentary, and it's the most ubiquitous picture of Bigfoot that you'd find.
Yeah, but there was another film about a werewolf, which is the next topic.
Yeah,
I should say. I should ask.
okay.
Like I'm
Another,
telling Kirsten and Rexy
yeah,
and everybody in the studio right now with
Mhm.
me
yeah,
that are behind camera
yeah,
and off camera, as well as you, Rexy. That
okay.
the next topic is the werewolf.
The werewolf. Oh.
Or even the Beast of Bray Road, or
Mhm.
even the Dog Man.
Wow. So I have a question for you, Joe Brown. Let's consider pop culture with the Sasquatch. So do you know of any films that involve the Bigfoot or Sasquatch? Or
Harry Potter,
no, Harry Potter wasn't a Bigfoot. Harry and the
Henderson.
Hendersons.
Yes, and there's also a werewolf on Harry Potter.
Ah, okay, but you're really switching gears to werewolves here, Joe Brown. We're talking
Yeah.
about Sasquatch.
Yeah, but some people say, now I've
I'm
heard,
getting very confused here. We're talking about Bigfoot.
yes, but some people say, some people say, Rexy, stop it.
Well, stay on topic. Talk about the
Now,
werewolves next
there
show.
is, no, some people mistake a Bigfoot for a werewolf, or the vice versa. So when I'm looking at this, I see Rexy's getting a little angry over here. Maybe we should put him in his
I think we
cage.
should put you in the cage. Anyway, finish up on
I could easily escape.
this thing about werewolves. Yeah.
So there is a little disruption because they both have long hair, but they have similar types of um of like reactions.
Okay.
Like if you're, because I was watching a film just the other day on Bigfoot,
Yes. What was the film
And-
called?
and it was like a documentary.
Oh, it was a documentary.
And this one park ranger was doing a documentary, and she was dismantling traps
Yeah.
because of poachers. And Bigfoot was watching her,
Yeah.
and so was the poacher.
Cool. Okay.
And the poacher came to her door and was about to barge in when Bigfoot came out of nowhere and beat the shit out of him and killed him.
Whoa,
And
crazy.
put him in one of his traps.
Awesome. All right. Pop culture, back to the topic. So we
That's
got,
part of pop culture, by the
all
way.
right. We had Harry and the Hendersons. And I don't know if you know about this film, Joe Brown. It just came out in April, called Sasquatch Sunset. And it stars, get this, Riley Keough. Riley Keough. I always screw the pronunciation up. You know who she is, Joe Brown?
No.
She's the granddaughter of Elvis Presley. And she plays a Sasquatch. She plays the matron Sasquatch.
Hmm.
There's no dialogue in the film. And I saw myself, and it's brilliant. Sasquatch Sunset. Check
How
it
can
out.
you fit in a theater?
I saw it at the drive-in. It was a lot easier. All right. So we got that. And
Like,
then,
what? Did anybody run?
no, because it was dark. They're all watching the movie. They don't
I
care.
saw like, if I
Well-
heard the vibrations, which your footsteps would make, then I'll probably run.
I tippy
I'll
toe.
probably look, if I saw T-Rex coming,
Yeah.
I would immediately put the foot in the gas.
Oh, well, I tippy-toed, so nobody noticed. There's like a ton of films about Bigfoot. But you know what else has become really popular that involve the
Big mugs.
Yeah, you got it. The Yeti mug. Yes, taken after the name of the Yeti, which is a form of the Bigfoot, right?
Yes.
And one place you could go, if you happen to be local living in Kitchener, Ontario, you could stop by 114 Eby Street North and visit the Yeti Cafe. So if you happen to, I just want to do a little local plug for the Yeti Cafe, where you could have a Sasquatch sandwich, which has avocado, cheddar, tomato, slaw, and greens with garlic alioli on fresh artisan bun. Aren't you hungry thinking of that?
No.
Oh, well, that's some free
Well, I am
publicity.
hungry for pizza.
Yes, I can imagine. I don't know, they probably serve pizza there too, at the Yeti Cafe. So all sorts of references about Sasquatch. Everybody, you could see T-shirts of Sasquatch. You could probably buy a shower curtain of Sasquatch. Everybody's claiming they see this creature.
Now, I should introduce you to the Distinker.
Oh, the
Now, this
Distinker.
Distinker, why don't you come over here?
This is
Come
gonna be-
on.
This is gonna
Come
be,
on,
It's
Distinker.
gonna be a tight squeeze. All right. How about we let the Distinker sign off today?
It's good.
You like the show?
Yep.
Excellent. Always fun to have you.
Now, everybody, and that means you, the Distinker, stay safe. And
I'm gonna say, may you have a good week.
Have a good week, but
stay wild.
Yeah.
I'll see you on the next show.
bye.
See ya.